Baraka Yahweh, Baraka Yahweh Shah. Baraka Yahweh, Baraka Yahweh Shah. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. So my first time watching this movie, American Skin. An interesting scene is when the son that get killed in the movie is talked to by his father about how to deal with the police. It's a very interesting scene. But we're gonna get to some scripture after the scene. Let's go to the scene.
Really what they're teaching with the white kids? It sounds like bullshit to me.
That's because you stuck in the school and don't teach shit. If a cop don't conform to the law of the land, I can resist and protect myself. It's just the law.
What up?
Hey, just studying for the government test tomorrow.
Studying, huh? What's up, Mr. Link? What up, Jonah? What were you just saying just now?
Telling Jonah what we learned in class, he don't believe it. As the law says, you can defend yourself from an unlawful attack. From anybody. Even the police, right?
Well, he's crazy, right, Mr. Link? I mean, he's technically right.
Technically.
Well, yes, in theory.
But the law is the law. A citizen illegally arrested cannot initiate the use of force. And neither do words alone justify an assault. However, when the officer initiates the assault by physical contact,
all right, listen to me. What I'm trying to tell you,
there's an unlawful
there's
arrest.
a difference.
There's a citizen has a right to protect his liberty.
Look,
to the
stop,
extent
all right?
of killing the officer.
Don't say those words. All right? Don't even think them.
Hey, I'll be back later.
No. Stay on, Jonah. You need to hear this too. Look, citizens have rights, yes. There are all kinds of laws and documents and cases that say so, but the citizens they're talking about don't always look like us, especially not to the police.
But the Supreme Court...
I understand that. What you need to understand is those laws weren't written with us in mind. And anyone that tells you different is either white or just lucky they haven't had to put it to the test yet.
So I'm just supposed to forget everything you ever told me about self-respect and dignity and standing up for what I believe in?
Yes. If it means you coming home to me safely, absolutely. I know it doesn't make sense to you now, but one day when you have kids, it'll be crystal clear. Trust me. Look at me. When you're dealing with the police, you don't think of laws. You don't think of rights. None of that. You just do whatever they say. Their way. All right? That way you will live. You can live to make it home to me. You understand?
Con. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to like to say that being here in Babylon the Great, America, we under the curses. The blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians is under the curses of the Most High that was put upon us by rejecting and not following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High that was given to us from the prophet Moses. So we're going to start off with this scripture. This is Matthew 5, 5th chapter, 25th verse. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him. Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. See, I agree with some of the things that father told his son. But it's other scripture that come to mind. Raise a child up in the way he should go. Understand that we under the curses of Deuteronomy 28. And that we also are part of a long history of hatred between Esau and Jacob. That's a spiritual understanding. and agree with your adversary quickly. Who is the adversary? The adversary is anybody that's not of your bloodline, that's not of your nation. And your adversary is Esau Edom as a Israelite, Black, Hispanic, Native American Indian. It's that simple. And the power was given to the wicked to rule the earth. And this world is being ruled by the wicked, Esau Edom. They have officers, they have judges. And on the spiritual level, they are your adversary. Agree with them quickly, lest you go to the judge and the officer and be cast into prison. It's that simple. I pray that this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect and those seeking the truth. Shalom.